Before we begin the hypermodel project, let's look at some global environmental options for MagicDraw. So for starters, let's go to the Active Validation tab, and we can set our active validation period to 60 seconds before it begins. That's probably a good idea so that it's not interrupting us a lot. In the Display tab, I like to have the memory monitor shown. I don't mind the welcome screen. I leave a lot of these things on. Extra features, doesn't hurt to see what's available, and it can always point you towards something you need to install, so it's fine to leave that. Under editing, I would change your default opaque expression language to structured expression. Synchronizing the diagram name with its context means if you move it, it'll rename activity diagrams and such automatically. That's fine. So I would leave the rest of these alone. So when it comes to image export, I like to increase my DPI to 600. You could go even larger if you plan on doing, say, a poster size printing. Memory settings, I would encourage you to make sure you have at least 16 gig of memory in your computer. So increase your maximum heap size and your thread stack size here to suit. MagicDraw will give you feedback on what the maximum allowable will be for whatever that you have installed. You can change whether or not opening diagrams opens up in new tabs or the same tab. I wouldn't mess with the save and load, though I will point out that there are ways to change how XMI exports are run. So be careful of this if you are doing some exports. I would encourage you on the Network tab to set your timeout to 0 so that if you run into some network congestion and such, it doesn't time out. So I was having some issues on a slow network, and by changing this, those problems went away.